Hello everybody, so Season 9 is up in Diablo 3, so I decided to make video about Demon Hunter, my favorite class in this game. As you can see, and as you probably know, Demon Hunter received in this season Shadow Mantle set, so we'll talk a bit how to use it effectively on the beginning of the game. It's very good for fast leveling of paragons as well fast gaming. You can also try to do some speedruns within for Torment for farming Shadow Breath. It's very good for that as well. So I hope you enjoyed this short video. Okay, so first maybe let's get through the skills I'm using. So my primary is Chakram with boomerang option for lightning damage. My secondary skill is Impale with Ricochet as well for lightning damage, and this is mandatory skills because it's based on Impale skill from the set. Shadow's Mantle grants you 40,000% of damage for the first enemy hit with Impale. This one is very cool because you can actually hit 3 enemies with 1 Impale within 20 yards. My defensive skill is Shadow Power. Shadow Mantle set also gives you great cool benefits from it because you get all rune active once using Shadow Power. So actually it's no difference which one you choose here because every is granted by Shadow Mantle set. Only color basically is changing. My other skill is Preparation with Invigoration skill. This one instantly restores 30 points of my discipline, as well permanently increase maximum discipline by 20. As you can see, I got 59 points of disciplines here. I will tell you later why is that. For hatred regeneration, I use Vengeance with Thief rune. This will gain me 10 hatred per second once Vengeance is active. The other skill, also I think mandatory for this build, is Fan of Knives. To keep consistency, I'm using pinpoint accuracy with lightning damage, so I can benefit more from lightning damage equipment. Okay, passive skills are connected with my skills I'm using. The tactical advantage gives me 60% movement speed bonus for 2 seconds, always when I'm using Shadow Power. Actually, Shadow Power is using discipline, it's fueled by discipline, so that's why I got Preparation, which instantly restores my 30 discipline, as well I got this backup points of discipline. Additionally, I'm using Perfectionist to reduce the discipline cost and as well increase my armor and resistance to all damage types by 10%. With tactical advantage, it actually provides me to run quite long with nice speed bonus. As you can see with my tab, if you go here and check movement speed, I can go with 115% bonus speed. So it's actually pretty cool. You can refresh this every 2 seconds and run quite distance before using Preparation to replenish it. Self-buff 55% is also good, but it provides me to run basically through Holder Rift or Nephalem Rift to get and kill elites instantly. Okay, other passive I got here is Hatred to regenerate my hatred. Additionally, it gives me 4 hatred. Other skill, I think also mandatory, is Ambush because you deal 40% additional damage to enemies above 75% health. Actually, it's helping you because for bigger pool monsters, you can actually kill them with one shot until Greater Rift 42 to 42, 43, depends of your item you have. Equipment I'm using is also very easy to obtain. The core, of course, is Shadow Mantle set, which is Season 9 reward. You can get it very fast by completing Season Journey achievements. I actually got only 4 pieces. 1 piece drops me from Kadala, and one I received on Nephalem Rift, so I got 6 pieces very fast. As well, there is no problem to obtain a weapon. This set is of course close combat set, so using bows and crossbows is useless. You need dagger for optimal using it. Actually, Demon Hunter has only 2 daggers within the game, which is Carley's Point, and second one is Lord Greenstone Fan. To obtain them very fast, you need some dead breath, you need some crafting materials. Just put a 70 level dagger within the cube, and actually you got 50% chance to receive or Carley's Point or Lord Greenstone Fan. So as you can see, it's very easy to obtain. The other stuff I'm using and recommending is first Hellfire Amulet. This is also easy to obtain because to complete Season Journey achievements for set you need to kill 4 K-Wardens and complete as well those rifts with them. So this is my first craft, and as you can see it's already ancient with awareness passive. It's very good for higher rifts. However, I will be replacing it because 5th passive I will probably recommend Cool of the Week with Bane of the Trap at Legendary Gem, but we will speak about Legendary Gems later. My other equipment is Wraps of Clarity with Hatred Regenerator, reduce my damage taken by 30% for now, for 5 seconds. Very good for survival. My belt, which I'm using, is Thunder God's Vigor, which is providing me some lightning skill damage, as well some additional damage when I'm blocking, dodging or being hit. My offhand is currently Spines of Sitting Hatred. As you can see, this causing my chakram to generate 3 hatred instead of consuming it. So with Night Stalker passive I got 7 hatred generated every time I'm using chakram. So it's my hatred generator right now. My rings, well, for now I got only basically 2 rings. One is Elusive Ring, which is very good. Every time I'm using Shadow Power it gives me 55% reduction damage for 8 seconds. It's very good because with Wraps of Clarity I'm actually got 83 million toughness with 12 million recovery. So it's very cool and provides me much survival. I could complete Greater Rift 50 without any problems with such equipment, with not full equipment already. Okay, but going back to rings, I got Elusive Ring, I got Convention of Elements, which I put in my cube to get maximize 200% damage. This is a strength because I don't have any other ring yet, but I will probably go for Stone of Jordan or Unity, or maybe Ring of Royal Grandeur. As well, I'm considering Obsidian Ring of Zodiac. There is a couple options here and I will be experimenting, but so far I just only use every ring I got. So for survival, Elusive Ring is very good. For damage, Convention of Elements, and of course ring of your choice from one of those 4 I think they should do. Okay, the weapon, of course, Carley's Point. The other stuff with Kanae Cube, Lord Greenstone Fan in first slot, Illusory Boots in second slot, and Convention of Elements in the third slot to get maximized damage. About gems and legendary gems, basically as you can see I'm using diamond in my headpiece to reduce cooldown of all skills. In rest of the equipment I got dexterity rings. As you can see they are not even fully completed. So I'm looking for that as well to complete them ASAP. About legendary gems, I got Esoteric Alteration to reduce non-physical damage caused by Elite's affix. It's very cool and can save your life if you stay in some nasty things. My other ring is Bane of Powerful, which increase damage versus elites. Very useful legendary gem. My third option, which I don't have yet, is Bane of the Trap, so I'm waiting. This will drop hopefully today, and I will probably replace my awareness passive on Hellfire Amulet, or maybe I will try to roll for other amulets with my passive skills I'm using. just to get cool of the week and benefits from slower effect. Basically, what you can change in legendary gems is you can try to switch off Bane of Powerful for Bane of the Stricken to quickly dispatch the boss rift if you're trying to aim to beat most higher Greater Rift. Currently I got Greater Rift 50 with this set, so hopefully it will be much bigger soon. Also for this esoteric alteration gem, you can try to go with Molten Wild Beast Gizzard to regenerate more health per second, as well if you have problem with melee damage reduction, if you are being killed by a lot of melee monsters, you can go with this Mutilation Guard. It should also provide decent protection from melee damage. Okay, about changes with set items. You can actually change a lot of items here to suit your need or for items you actually have. For example, wrist, you can change them for Ancient Parthian Defenders. They are also very good and will also improve your survivability. Always when there is stunned enemy around you, you will gain some damage reduction. Other viable options here is the Mazi's Bracers, of course. They will help you to get more points on speedruns on normal Nephalem Rifts. As well gives you some additional elites on Greater Rifts. Until Greater Rift 42, 43 or Torment 10, you're actually able to one-shoot every elite, so it's a very cool option here and benefit. Regarding belt, you can try to change that for Witching Hour belt if you got it, because this one is most powerful Demon Hunter belt. I think also Hunter's Wrath could be very cool to get Chakram improved here as primary skill, but I didn't get Hunter's Wrath yet, so I will need to test that. Regarding rings, as I said previously, there is couple options here: Convention of Elements, Stone of Jordan, Obsidian Ring of Zodiac. Also there is option probably Restraint and Focus will do here, but of course in cost of survivability. But if you have a lot of it, you can spare it for more damage. The other option probably I will be testing is within the Kanai cube. I will try to use the Sword of Ill Will, which actually improve my Chakram damage for every hatred I have, once I of course get Sword of Will. The other options you can experiment is with Royal Ring of Grandeur. Actually you can then spare one set piece for other item, and there is also couple tweaks here. You can change headpiece for Leoric Crown, you can change Shadow Grasp for Glows of Worships to get for example 10 minutes buff on normal Nephalem Shrine. This is also good for speedruns with Nemesis Bracers, of course. What else you can get? You can for example change Shadow Heals for Illusory Boots. Then you got 3 slots here. For example, you can then go for, I know, Visage of Goons. Actually, Visage of Goons can be placed as well here accordingly with Leoric Crown, or you can go with Leoric Crown here. There is several options, so you can tweak it according units. Overall, this build offers you high mobility due to speed and illusory boots, very good damage output versus monsters with big HP amounts, elites, rift bosses and groups. On Torment 9 you can one-shoot everything with Chakram or Impale or Fan of Knives with not upgraded gear. For example, I managed to complete 45 Greater Rift without Illusory Boots, Hellfire Neck and with one legendary gem on Paragon 112. Above level Greater Rift 45, so Torment 10, gameplay is more demanding and require precise strikes with Impale to not run out of hatred very quickly. Of course, Vengeance can help you out in critical situation, but cannot be always accessible to cooldown. Also, using Fan of Knives required to gather mobs into groups to quickly annihilate them and to make some space. Optional tactic is just run to one elite pack to another, but this can be also challenging as new rifts spawn, a lot of ranged enemies which are big pain in tight rifts. However, I think on early stage of game, build is very good to quickly gain Paragon, completing Greater Rift from 45 to 50 level, which can give you around 10 to 12 Paragons. Also, Nephilim Rifts are not a problem running and killing quickly elites. You can farm decent amount of Death's Breath or Keyrifts in the beginning of adventure. Overall set is something else that we have in 3 other DH sets, and it's nice change. Okay, alright, that's all and see ya for now.